Welcome to Explore 2018. There are many events planned to help you as a student discover the possibilities available in the Appleton Area School District to be college and career ready. In the next 20 minutes, we will learn about how to incorporate graduation requirements and career exploration into your 2018-2019 academic school year. To graduate from the Appleton Area School District, a student must have a minimum of 23 credits in specific curricular areas. 4 years of English language arts, 3 years of mathematics, 3 years of science, including a life science, a physical science, and an elective science of the student's choosing. They must have 3 credits of social studies, including civics, global studies, and U.S. history. Students must have 1.5 credits of physical education, or 3 semesters, a semester of health, 1 full credit of fine art, and a half a credit of personal financial management or intro to economics. The remaining 6.5 credit electives can be customized based on your individual academic and career goals. Many of our students at North seek education and training within the UW system of colleges and universities. The next slide is produced by the UW system, and the information provided is to help you to learn more about what you will need to plan for admissions, in addition to recommended activities for high school students to be college and career ready as they enter into a 4-year college system.
Going to college is like discovering a new and exciting world, full of new experiences and opportunities. However, getting there requires careful planning and hard work. UW Health is here to help you plan to become a student at one of the 26 great campuses that make up the University of Wisconsin system. It is never too early to begin preparing for college. Did you know that there are minimum high school course requirements at each UW campus? To get a jump on your college career, make sure you take at least 4 years of English, including writing and literature courses. 3 years of math, which may include algebra, geometry, and other higher math courses. 3 years of natural science courses, like chemistry, biology, and physics. 3 years of social science courses, like history and ethics. 4 years of electives, like computer science or fine art. Some schools even require 2 years of foreign language, but it is helpful no matter where you apply. Strive to take courses that challenge you. You may even be able to take college courses while you're still in high school. It's a great way to get a head start, so ask your counselor to learn more. Taking the right steps in high school is important, but there is even more you can do to prepare yourself for college, like taking part in pre-college programs, where students like you can spend time on campus, getting a feel for what college life is like. And it's never too early to start planning for college tuition and expenses. Saving up is important, but applying for financial aid and finding the right grants and scholarships can be a huge help. The most important thing is to remember that you are not alone on your journey to college. Reach out to counselors, parents, and university staff for whatever help and guidance you need. Get excited and let your discovery begin.
A significant number of North students seek education and training through the Wisconsin Technical System. The 2 closest campuses are the Fox Valley Technical College in Appleton and the Northeast Technical College in Green Bay. To prepare for the technical system, it is recommended students exceed graduation requirements and seek dual credit opportunities in their junior and senior years in high school. Here's a look at what FVTC has to offer. If you enjoy hands-on learning and value real-world education, the technical system could be for you. For more information about the technical system, stop by the counseling office or schedule a visit at one of our local campuses.
All students must earn 4 credits of ELA to meet graduation requirements. These are some of your options. Course 1250, Senior Communications. This class is transcripted with Fox Valley Technical College. It will meet college admission requirements at many four-year colleges, but not at every college. You will want to check with your intended colleges to make sure they accept this course as an ELA academic unit for admission. Another option is Course 1260, World Literature. This course is a rigorous college prep academic unit, as noted by the asterisk in the title. The curriculum is a survey of world literature. Another option is 1270, AP English Literature and Composition. This is a college-level course and is the equivalent to a college freshman English course. Enrolled students will have an opportunity to take an advanced placement exam in May. If you do well on this exam, you may earn college credit. You will also want to consider the other courses listed here. Some seniors might choose these courses to meet graduation requirements or take these for elective credit. 2 courses, Film Studies and Interpersonal Communication, can only be used for elective credits. All students will need to earn 3 credits in science to graduate. Specifically, students need 1 credit in physical science, 1 credit in life science, which typically was your 10th grade biology course, and 1 more elective science course. If you will meet these requirements by the end of the junior year, you will not be required to take another science class next year. However, there are many excellent science courses, and many students take science as an elective course during the senior year. You will want to talk to your current science teacher for suggestions and look at the course selection guide to learn more about these options. Some courses have prerequisites, and you will want to make sure that you have the math and the science prerequisites for the course you select. As you consider your course options for your senior year, you may want to review and consider the social studies courses. After completing civics, your 10th grade global requirement, and your 11th grade U.S. history credit, you will have met your graduation social studies requirements. For next year, you will see many elective options for your consideration. All of these elective courses are available to seniors. You might decide to take a college-level AP course next year, or some of the courses where you can earn dual credit, high school and college credit through Fox Valley Technical College, or the half-credit elective courses covering a variety of academic subjects. Another course, Intro to Economics, will meet your personal finance graduation requirement. If you still need to take this graduation requirement, you can choose PFM or Intro to Econ, course number 3450.
It's important for all students in making their choices for the upcoming school year in mathematics that they consult with their current math teacher. You and your math teacher will chart your progress in math and determine the most appropriate math placement for next year. For today's purposes, we've listed all of the classes that are available in mathematics to students. But for a more comprehensive list, including descriptions and prerequisites, please go to the Appleton Area School District website. To showcase how math sequencing works, we've provided 3 sample students. Sample student 1, this student started in Algebra A as a freshman. Sample student 2, this student started in Algebra 1 as a freshman. And sample 3, the student started in geometry. You will note, as by the Appleton Area School District logo, that each student attained 3 years of mathematics in their sequencing. However, the level for which they attained that benchmark is different for each of them. You will also note that for many colleges, they require a minimum of Algebra 2 or Algebra 2 for pre-calculus to meet admission requirements. You also note that each student attained these benchmarks at different levels. It is recommended that all students in the Appleton Area School District complete 4 years of mathematics to be college and career ready. Now that you have learned about all of the opportunities in the Appleton Area School District, it's now time to start the scheduling process for the 2018-19 school year in 3 simple steps. First, choosing a plan that will fit your academic goals and your graduation goals. Step 2, accurately completing the scheduling worksheet. And step 3, entering your course request into the student portal. Planning your schedule for next year should take time and should involve you having conversations with your teachers, counselor, and parents. Keep in mind we are working to build skills to support your plans after high school graduation. Think about what's going to motivate you to do your best and how Appleton North can help you find what careers are of interest to you. Each grade has corresponding academic goal as seen on the screen. The senior academic plan, the junior academic plan, and the sophomore academic plan. Each year, as you choose your courses, make sure you keep in mind any academic suggestions made by potential colleges in your future. In addition, by the end of your high school experiences, students should have completed at least one job shadow. If you are wondering how you will do this, there are numerous classes that you can take at North that will have a job shadow experience as part of the class. Don't forget to plan for your PFM, fine art, and PE classes, and to plan for an internship through the CT internship program or the Youth Apprenticeship program. Finally, as you put your courses together, make sure you check the credit value for each of the courses you've chosen and have the correct course numbers. When you have thoughtfully created an academic and career plan, you will have a better chance at meeting all of your academic, career, and life goals, which means you will be college and career ready. All students will personally enter their own course requests for the 2018-19 school year into Infinite Campus. This process will start January 22nd and end February 2nd. To help students, you will receive a schedule planning worksheet in homeroom to organize your academic goals, career interests, and your progress towards graduation. Let's take a moment to organize your course requests using the schedule planning worksheet. First, your homeroom advisor will be collecting your worksheet on January 12th, so please make sure you put your name on the very top. On the right-hand side is a review of graduation requirements and expected academic sequencing for each grade. Keep in mind that students who are also attending a charter school will customize this course sequence. Please see your individual charter school for more information. The first section under academic goals and graduation requirements is for students to start filling in their requests. For example, if you are scheduling for sophomore year, you will list the name and course number for your choices in mathematics, social studies, science, and ELA. Students will also list their first choice in physical education. If you are a junior or senior, you may also write down your selection for the personal finance, which is also a graduation requirement. The next section is for career and personal interests. Students will write down their choices in the areas of world language, art, music, engineering, business, marketing, skilled trades, health science, family, consumer, or educational career interests. The next section is your credit total. Students who are in 9th, 10th, or 11th grade will have a credit total of at least 6 credits. Seniors can have a minimum of 5 credits. Some of the most common mistakes for students to make is entering in the wrong course request numbers and not understanding different credit values classes may have. A class can have either a 0.5 credit value, which is a semester course, a 1.0 credit value, which is a full year course, or some cases there is a 2.0 credit value. To make sure you have the correct numbers and the correct credit value, you are encouraged to look at the course description guide for more information. The last section is for your alternate courses. Students should be putting down 1 credit of an alternate elective course. In the first section, you should also enter a semester alternate course. In this section, you can also enter a second choice for your physical education request. Again, all of these course requests will be reviewed, and doing this in advance will help that process go smoother when you enter your course requests in the weeks of January 22nd through February 2nd.
If you are looking for more information about any of the courses you've heard about, you can go to the Appleton Area School District's Course and Career Planning Guide. This guide is located on the main page on the Appleton Area School District website and can be found under Teaching and Learning.
If you would like to add the charter school experience to your high school education, the Appleton Area School District has multiple opportunities for you. Renaissance, ATEC, Fox Cities Leadership Academy, and Tesla, just to name a couple. To learn more about these charter schools or to learn how to apply, go to their individual websites for more information.
I had always drawn as a little kid. I drew on walls, and then I drew in class, and I never got in trouble for it.
I was always the kid that liked building the skateboard ramp more than actually skating on it.
In my late 20s, I decided that I really was in love with cooking.
I was hospitalized. Just that experience was really kind of a life changer. I really was like, wow, this is something that I think I could do well.
Ever since I was a kid, my mom, she'd help me make my clothes. I had something that was so special and different, and I put my heart and soul into it.
I actually got this job by going door to door and knocking on every single door, just slipping my portfolio under the door until, someone finally gave me an interview.
My advice is be really true to yourself and let your work speak for itself. My name is Victoria Sun, and this is my day in the life.